Stuffed cabbage is like old-fashioned Jewish comfort food. It's gonna be really nice and cozy on a cold winter day. Jeffrey's gonna adore this. So it's got three elements. There's a meat mixture, there's cabbage, and there's a tomato sauce. And I'm gonna assemble them all. I've made them ahead, and I'll show you how I make the tomato sauce. It's so delicious, sweet and sour. It starts off just like a regular tomato sauce. 1½ cups of diced onions, browned in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and sauteed for about 8 minutes, just until they're translucent. Then you add 2 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes and the juice to the pan. 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. This really gives the sauce a great flavor. And some sweetness from 1/2 cup of light brown sugar and 1/2 cup of raisins. Then add 1½ teaspoons of kosher salt, 3/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. Just bring the sauce to a boil, lower the heat, and let it simmer away for about 30 minutes. So 1 cup of the tomato sauce actually ends up in the meat mixture. It gives it lots of flavor. And then I'm gonna save the rest when I assemble the dish. So just mix it in. So what's in the meat? It's just like making meatloaf. I'll show you how I make it. Put 2½ pounds of ground chuck into a bowl. Then add 3 lightly beaten eggs, 1/2 cup of diced onions, 1/2 cup of plain dry breadcrumbs. I actually use the ones from the grocery store. I think they're better than fresh breadcrumbs here. 1/2 cup of uncooked white rice, and 1 teaspoon of minced fresh thyme leaves. Fresh herbs really give it great flavor. Then just mix it all together. So that was easy, right? Okay, next is the cabbage. And what I did was I blanched them to make them really pliable. I'll show you how I did it. Remove the entire core of the cabbage with a sharp knife. Plunge the whole head of cabbage into a big pot of boiling water. After a couple of minutes, take the cabbage out of the water and put it on a board. Using tongs, carefully peel the outer leaves off. Just keep going until you have about 14 leaves. The last step is take a small sharp knife and remove the hard triangular rib from the base of each leaf. It makes it so much easier to roll. Okay, I'm ready to make stuffed cabbage. So I've got the meat filling, I've got the cabbage and tomato sauce. First thing I'm gonna do is put about 1 cup of tomato sauce in the bottom of the pot, just as a base. And then I'm gonna take about between 1/3 and 1/2 cup of meat filling and put it inside each cabbage. Just right at the base of it, where the rib was taken out, and just roll it up. Put the sides in. You want a neat little package, just like that. And then just put it right on top of the tomato sauce. And just keep going until they're all done. Okay, into the pot, last one. And then cover it with another cup of tomato sauce. Remember, this is sweet and sour, so it's gonna be really good together. Okay, 1 cup of tomato sauce, put the lid on. It's gonna cook 350 degrees for 1 hour. It's all gonna stew together. It's gonna be a very old-fashioned dinner for an old-fashioned birthday boy.